Well, welcome back yet again to Empire Total War Darthmod campaign. Oops, just resetting my stopwatch there. You'll have realised the weird thing that's happened. It's a cheat that I've discovered, really. Certainly not done it on purpose. Look at these, 225 in each of these units. That's just bizarre, isn't it? You know how it's happened, don't you? You know, you just get people to move into the slot of a reinforcing army that's or a unit on the reinforcing army that's a bigger unit than itself. And in this Darthmod, I don't know if it happens in Empire Total War or not, or whether it's just Darthmod, but it takes on the number of troops that unit had. So it's just remarkable, and you pay the same amount for it in terms of you know, I don't know, I was going to say annual charges, but they're biannual charges, aren't they? No, not every 2 years. What am I talking about? So it's every 6 months, isn't it? But anyway, there you go. 237 for the upkeep costs of a unit that's got an artillery unit. It's got 225 men in it. Absolutely bizarre. But anyhow, we've taken this area of Sweden. We're pretty much all conquering at the moment. It looks like we're waiting for these to be able to move into this area here, so it's a turn end that's coming up, but I need to upgrade some of the buildings, of course. Before I do that, I'm aware that the Crimea down here has got a nice big army in it. It's wasted at the moment, so what I'm going to do is recruit some more in here so I can leave a holding army in here and then move out my main army. So I'm going to recruit some more infantry in here. Yeah, that's probably about all I need, really, just the two. I think infrastructure, everything else is in place in there, so I don't need to be concerned about that. All the way along the border with Russia, I need to be aware, because the Russians are painfully close to some of my I don't know, inner areas. I was going to say infrastructure then, but that's just confusing because I sort of because of the roads and things. But if you look there, I've got about 8 or 10 there. He's got an army of 11 there, plus he's got a mixture of troops. You see, he's got the kind of troops that can attack a fortification. I've got some garrison troops in there as well, so I think that one is okay. This one is perhaps the one which is most exposed. I should be safe, but he's moved troops into this area here, so I really am extremely unhappy about that. We're just going to have to see what he does, but for now I'm going to recruit a couple of units down here, which annoys me a bit. In fact, I don't need to. I can move these up from here, can't I? Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. Let's move a couple of those up. Yeah, I'm just wondering what else could reach, but they can't. I can't see anything else being able to attack those, so I think they're fairly safe now, aren't they? So, yeah, let's get these two up from there into here.
March!
And you see, from there he's on the way to Warsaw, isn't he? Goodness me. I'll recruit a couple in here as well. Yep. Just so we've got that covered. It's making me a bit cross this now, really, having to cover all of these different areas. You know, that's a bit of a bugbear of mine, that one. But anyway, oops. See, I'm thinking them being an ally, you know, they should be a bit more friendly than that. They shouldn't be sort of walking around my territory. What's he got in there? 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 10. He's got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got 7 against 10. That isn't going to succeed, I'm convinced. I'm pretty sure in order to reach me, in order to reach these areas here, this place here rather, he's really going to have to go through there. I think he's really going to have to go through me, because I don't think all of this is totally accessible. Well, actually it looks as though it is, doesn't it? But no. Anyway, okay, I'll defend that like a border. See how we go. It effectively is a border now, isn't it? And we're okay here, and we're okay there. And over in the Crimea, I've got a ship there, haven't I? I have, yeah. And I'm already they're the ones I'm just recruiting. Okay, what I'm going to do now is go around just upgrading all the buildings, particularly perhaps in these new places, because these are quite safe now, aren't they, really? So I need to be sort of upgrading all of these. And what I'll do is I'll look around for what is it? Any that oh, actually, let's sort these rakes out, because they're going to the wrong place now, aren't they? That one's going to Finland. I certainly don't want him going to Finland. I really want him coming over here somewhere. Have the Russians got more than one place here? I think it's just the one, you know. I think this whole area here is controlled simply from here. So I'm going to send my... Oh, he's going a funny way around, isn't he? Oh, crikey. Is there no other way around? No, he can't go through there, can he? He could. He could go through there. I wonder... No, I'm going to get him to go this way. It's probably going to take him longer, but... You know, I want to see what's there, you see. Why is he going all that way around? Right, I'm going to go this way. I'm more interested in what's around here and this area than getting there quickly. That's the thing. I don't know if I've got another rake hanging around anywhere. Around this sort of area here. I thought I had. But I can't see one, so... Okay, never mind. I think that's probably about it for now. Okay, I'll go around the buildings, finding any first that are just totally devoid, and you know, like anywhere there used to be a university or whatever. You see, that one's about to go, isn't it? Next turn, and building any up that I can find. Actually, one I do know that needs to be improved is Calcutta, because Calcutta's one of those places. If I look in here, I'm pretty sure I checked this one out that it's got. Yeah, you see that? Tea exports that can't get through because the port isn't good enough, so let's upgrade that to a commercial basin. Okay, other than that, I need to go around all the buildings and I'll bring you back into the game when I've done the boring bit. Okay, that seems to be about it for now. Let's see what the enemy has to offer now. I thought it wasn't going to move then. Oh, hang on, let's speed that up a little bit. Usual buildings, you know, building up churches where I can, where there are empty places and they're not Catholicised. So, oh, what's that? Nope. Not going to have that one. Tell you what, they're making a big play, aren't they, at the moment, about these Spanish children. That's amazing, isn't it? You know, the number of times I've heard Catholic mentioned on the radio today. They don't have to get a hammering, you know, the Catholics sometimes. It's almost like it's the Catholics' fault that this has happened. It's really weird. They're talking about, was it the 1970s or something? They're saying it was a Catholic fascist government or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, the point is that, I mean, what was actually happening, and this is what put the idea of Catholic in my head again because it's on the news, but they've been saying that babies have died, and they've been burying, well, supposedly burying these babies, but the graves are empty, or there's something else in them, like a human leg or something, an adult human leg, and what they've been doing is selling these babies on. You know, so you've got these people in places like America who are now, through DNA testing, they're finding their actual parents, going back to them, finding that the parents thought they died, you know, as babies. It's just totally, absolutely bizarre, isn't it? But, anyway, what's that? Give region Malwa, wherever that is, and they want me to give Hyderabad. No. For a start, I've never even heard of Malwa, or I don't remember it anyway. And Hyderabad sounds better. Sounds like a bigger place. Not only that, I've got loads of money, so I build up my places. You leave them primitive, don't you? So I'm not swapping one of my nice built-up places with one of your peasant pits. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? But you know what I mean, don't you? I've taken over so many places, and we're ahead of the game here, and I don't even get updated roads. It's awful. Right, military technology, excellent. That's percussion shells, and we're now going on to percussion cap next. Okay, so we've got a new port emerges. It's going to be a fishery, I should imagine. Ah, no it isn't. I'm going to have a trading port in there. That could be quite a handy place for me, that. I wonder... how many have I got in there? 2. Oh, that's good. Well, let's bob one of those into there then, yeah? Okay, just to keep that safe. But that could be quite a handy little trade route, that, for Goa. I don't know where it's trading through at the moment, but... mining... what's that? Oh, port. Predicted. It's gonna get another 294 from the port. Mining. Oh, that'll be because I'm just upgrading the mines at the moment, so... okay. When I upgrade other things, I'm sure it'll be beneficial to have a trading port in there. Plus, it might just give me another outlet. In India, it's looking really good, isn't it? Because each one of these is an outlet, so if he stops one, the others will still go ahead. So it's looking pretty good in India, actually. Okay, here, recruitment report. Right, Crimea. Galicia. Yep, Baltic Sea. Okay. Did I raise... oh, I'd forgotten I'd done that, the sloop in the Baltic. Anyhow, construction report. Yep, there are all the ones I was building up last time. Let's just see if I can upgrade some of those again. See if I've got enough money. I think I might have. Somebody was pretty amazed actually at the amount of money I'm getting. Let's see how much it actually is now. 132,000 almost. It's about 100 away from 132,000. And from trade, I'm getting 64,500. In fact, if you look here at Russia, 18,000 I'm getting from them. Doing really, really well out of Russia. Oh, I thought it was going to let me show more then. Well, there aren't any more, are there? So, okay. Oh, excuse me. Goodness me. I was yawning then. Jesuit College. Church school. Another church school. And yeah, I think it must be something to do with what I've eaten today. I cooked today and I made champ and some pork steaks and things, but champ, it's the first time I've made it. It's a Northern Irish dish. I don't know if it's Southern Irish as well, but it's certainly Northern Irish, and it's really nice. It's basically, you know, mashed potatoes and milk, and it's got what is it, spring onions chopped up inside. It's supposed to use a small bunch, but I wasn't very happy. There wasn't enough taste from the onions that I used. Have I done that one? So yeah, so I think I need to really next time use a few more. Okay, that's come on. Anyway, point is, just have my tea, so apologies for that. Right, Archbishop Lancelot Blackburn. Blackburn. Ooh. Right, okay. I don't know anything about him, but okay, maybe that's something we can read at our leisure afterwards. I think there's a way of reading those, you know, somewhere. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but okay, let's get this army moving. The Russians are moving towards me and forcing me to defend my borders, so I'm going to give him something to think about as well. Let's move my massive 225 manned guns over to here. We're still replenishing these, of course, but that doesn't matter too much. I'm hoping these are going to go up to a full 225. I don't know though, just have to hope. Oh, let's get these out of the way first, actually. Okay, yeah, let's just get them to the bridge, I think, for now. Right. Okay, you can tell what's going to happen there. I bet you he reinforces that place now as well. So, okay, let's get these out as well. I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the place's happiness, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I could probably get in a... oh no, the port still isn't built, is it? Hey, yeah. Could have done with that port. Are these happy? They're happy. Amazing. Right, okay. Just get some militia in there, I'm not too bothered really. Now these might be able to move again. Let's see if they can. I just want to watch this other Russian area, you see, around here, just to make sure he doesn't do anything silly. Yep. No, there's nothing there, so there's nothing threatening through to these areas anyway, so I should be safe for at least a couple of moves from whatever's in there, but Certainly needs thinking about, doesn't it? Right, okay. I didn't realise, but I'm actually Catholicising this area as well, aren't I? Now let's think about it. Maybe he was going up there, was he? Well, he was, definitely. Actually, it's not such a bad thing that he's going up there. Am I building any churches in here? I can't see any. What I didn't do in this area, you know, I don't think anyway, is I don't think I checked if there were any sort of Protestant churches in there. So let's have a quick look. It's this one, isn't it? No, there's nothing in there, is there? There isn't even anything I can build, so there was no opportunity to get a, you know, a seminary or anything, or whatever they call it, Catholic college and then church school and all that. I think what I'll do is I'll move him in there now, so he's out of the way. I don't want him getting in the way of my other men moving, so just put him up, say there. Why not? Okay, actually it would have been perhaps more intelligent to put him there, so he'd have been a bit of a sentinel as well for anything else coming that way. So, okay. All seems well there. Let's have a look down in the Crimea. Is he building up here as well? Can't see anything, but I'll build a couple more anyway. What am I going to get? What sort of men have I got in here? Are these 24 pounders? They are, aren't they? Oh yeah, look. 4 24 pounders. Wow. Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? Just occurred to me. If I split my army when I attack somewhere and have these come on as reinforcements, you know, sort of covering one of the infantry units, I can have guard units of 225 men. That'd be cheating actually, wouldn't it? No, I'm not going to do that, but I'll tell you what I will do though, just for fun. I'm going to do that with some Polish winged hussars. Wouldn't it be fantastic to watch 225 Polish winged hussars charging across the battlefield? Oh, I'm definitely going to have to do that. I mean, that's like 3 units all in one, isn't it? Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got one army that's got loads of winged hussars, so I might do it with all of them. Oh, yeah. You imagine that 5 units, over 1,000 winged hussars charging across the battlefield. Wow, that would be great, wouldn't it? In just 5 units. Yeah, getting excited now. Right. Construction. Does that need to be done? Let's have a look in here. It looks like everything is coming out of there okay, doesn't it? So I don't really need to do anything else with that, I don't think. Okay, I think, other than upgrading the buildings again, I can't see anything else I really need to do. Any threats at sea? No, oh. Just Georgia, and yes, it is Georgia, by the way. I know it's Georgia. That's Georgia. Yeah, it's a bit of a giveaway actually, because it's got the George Cross all over it, hasn't it? Really, so it's easy enough to see. Actually, it's not. It's a bit more like it's not quite a George Cross, is it? That's like the Maltese Cross, isn't it? Really, I think that's shaped something like that anyway. But okay, that's probably the major threat at sea, so I'm going to have to be careful about those. But I think other than that, I think we're covered. To be honest, I really do. So. Okay, next move, hopefully, I'll be able to go for the Russians over there, wherever they are, up here somewhere. Come on, where are you? Yep, go for the Russians in there, and I can recruit some decent troops in this place because they've got a drill school. In fact, look at that, Grenadiers, Regiment of Horse, Hand Mortar Company. Hey, I wonder if it'll allow me as well to have a Hand Mortar Company. That'd be really good, wouldn't it? I didn't know the Russians had those, you know. I'm going to have to watch out for those. Has he got any in here? No, can't see any. That's a point, isn't it? These troops near Courland, they might be armed like that, you know. I have to watch out for things like that, haven't I? What are they? Foot guards? Cossacks? Can't see any. No, can't see any sort of special infantry amongst there. So, it might go off lightly, or maybe they just haven't recruited them yet. So, or maybe it's because I've got the technology to get them, whereas he hasn't. You know, all he's got is a drill school, you see. But maybe I've got the technology that enables them. You know, because I've got this explosive shells, etc., and things like that. So maybe that's what makes the difference. I just don't know. But anyhow, oh, he's got a ship in there as well, hasn't he? What's he got in there? 4th rate. Okay, that needs to be thought about as well, really, that 4th rate. Okay. I think I'll just go around upgrading all the buildings again, working out what we can spend all our lovely money on. What's that, 134,000, nearly 135,000, with trade at 65 almost. Things are looking good. I've got a couple of videos to upload from today, so I'm hoping tonight to get 3 videos uploaded. One of them is just a how-to, though. It's just how to, how to bring on reinforcing armies, how to alter the order of reinforcing armies. I don't know why I'm checking this one again, just in a paranoid way. Because if there are bugs in this game, I want to make sure they're in my favour and not someone else's. Okay, okay, right, let's go round. Where do I start? Here is as good as any place. Right, leave me to do the boring bit, and I'll come back in a bit. Well, this time that was all about upgrading the ports, really. There didn't seem to be any other buildings to do at all, so just a case of upgrading ports, even when they were not defended as well sometimes. I thought, well, okay, got to spend the money on something, so plenty of it there. I mean, I could have spent it on negotiations. Oh, and by the way, nobody will trade with me. The Spanish won't, and Italian states won't, even though they're my allies. It's just a joke, really. I don't know what's going on there. They just don't like me, I'm afraid, but I think I'm just too almighty powerful now in this game to want to be too close friends. It's a bit like Icarus, is it, and whoever the other one was, flying too close to the sun. Maybe that's what they're thinking. If they get too close to me, they're going to end up getting destroyed, so you can't blame them thinking that, can you, really? Okay, look at that, he's gone right past my own territory. Well, that's it now. I can't put up with that. That's ridiculous, isn't it? So that's very definitely war with Russia now. Let's see if I can contrive a war with Russia in such a way that I manage to excuse me, get some what are they? What did I say? Winged Hussars. 225 in my Winged Hussar units. Fantastic. Okay, Mughals just seem to be moving around. I'm not too worried about them, you see. I've got all their port areas down at the bottom, all the rich spice areas. I'm sure there are other areas that have got spices as well just above me, but they haven't got ports anyway, so I think the Mughals are struggling a bit, really. Well, they're bound to be. They're certainly no great threat to me because I've got such big armies up there. I mean, I could raise even bigger armies and just go and fight him, but hang on, what's happening there? Prestige is pretty poor, isn't it? Tax efficiency +1. These aren't too bad. Army recruitment costs, that's good. Naval recruitment, that's good. Tax efficiency, army upkeep costs, that's not bad. Repression, +1. Army upkeep costs, yeah, that's not bad at all. It's just him, isn't it, really, the chief. Let's see if I can get rid of him then. Ministers. Him. Oh, great. Tactician. Maybe I can swap him then with the army one. What's he like? Industrial revolutionary, harsh reputation, agrarian. He's -4, +4 and -4. Let's swap him and see what happens. -4, +4 and what's he doing there? +1 to prestige, +4 diplomatic relations, +2 to town wealth in the home theatre. Well, per turn, that's not really that worth it, to be honest with you. I'm going to swap that back. I don't think I want to give him up. What's he like? Harsh reputation, agrarian. No, he's with the treasury. I want him there. Naval units, that's good. Royal Army, we've already looked at. India. Tax income across the theatre. Repression across the theatre. Upkeep costs for all army units. Let's try the Indian one, see what happens there. Okay. 0, +2, +1. No, that's no good either. And this one. What's that? Bon vivant. Happiness. No, it's no good really. I think it's just going to have to be, we're just going to have to suffer a head of government who's useless. Nothing there then. We British are quite used to that anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. What have we got here now? Finland, Crimea. Okay. Public servant dummies. Construction report. Right. Jesuit College, let's just do these. Well, at least it gives you an idea of what buildings there are that need to be upgraded if I just do these. Military Academy. I wonder if Syria needs something better than that. Army Board will give me... See, this is it, you say, oh yeah, they'll give me a rifle, they'll give me household cavalry as well. Okay, let's go for that. Why not? Plenty of money. Why not go for it? Gunnery School. That's also in Syria. Ah. Now, I need something better than that. Does this give me the 24 pounders? 24 pounders. This one doesn't, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, okay, we'll go for that as well then. Why not? That's my next thing, by the way, to go around the cities and build up all the barracks and things in places that really I wouldn't normally bother about because I don't need to. So let's have that one as well. Oh, there's one I haven't upgraded. I probably wonder why I need to be honest with you, because it's exposed as well. I can't get any troops on there. I don't even know what it belongs to be honest. Syria. It's all part of Syria, so presumably this is a Syrian trade, isn't it? It's a very exposed area up there, isn't it? And I haven't got any men with them. Where is Syria? Is it this way? It's this one, isn't it? Let's just see if everything's being traded properly. It is, isn't it? Port. No, I'm going to ignore that one then. I really don't see any point. I'll probably do it later at a later date if that's all I can spend my money on. But okay, where is it? Maybe I wasn't looking at a port anyway, was I? I was looking at something else. I was looking at the mine, wasn't I, in Syria? Right, the lumber mill is fully built now, so let's have a look at the Bawdy house. Yep. Build that one up. And where's it called? Bawdy house, yep. Church school in Mysore. Definitely improve that one. I don't know why we haven't got more priests coming out, to be honest with you. I really do. I'll be careful how you say that, haven't you, with the innuendo in the English language. Priests coming out. Oh, what's this? Army board. Ordnance board. 24 pounders, yeah, let's get those. What about our Army Staff College? Now, do I really need anything in there? They are still fairly close to France, aren't they? And they are pretty good for getting people out on ships. So, what can I get in there? Household Cavalry, Light Dragoons, Grenadiers, Riflemen, Regiment of Horse, Line Infantry. I think I can get virtually everything I need anyway from there. Do I really need anything else? It seems to be guards that's the difference. I can only have about 4 guard units anyway, so I'm not bothered with that. It seems to me that that's a waste of time going any further. Gunnery School Denmark, yeah, we know about that one. Right, Jesuit College. Seminary is full. All those buildings are full. This one here, Ironworks. Yep. I think these all come from the craft workshops, don't they? They sort of grow up into these. Yep. That's what I've just done, isn't it? I think Mesopotamia. Yeah, it is. This one here, Sweden. Come on. Yep. Craft workshops, weavers. Yep. And large tea plantation. And there. Oh yeah, fishery. Okay, nobody in that defending it. I might need to start thinking about going around these and just putting some troops in them. What's that, Hyderabad? Where's that one? Oh, that's it then, isn't it? Okay, so that's all of those done. Still got 91,000 to spend. It's pretty unreal, isn't it? It really is. I'll just tell you a bit of a whiz around all the ports, to be honest with you. I mean, if there are any to upgrade, I'll do them now as well. There are about 20 odd of them as well, but at least you can see them and see what's happening with all these different ports. I went round them last term, you know, and basically spent money on them because I thought, well, I might as well, it would improve my income a little. Now this one I probably didn't do anything with because I thought, I'm not defending it, I'm not doing anything with it, and it's a dockyard anyway, but I've got the money, so hey ho, let's do it. I am defending it actually, I've got a ship in now, haven't I? So, yep, let's have this one as well, dry dock. Okay, so really I have to take another territory soon, if for no other reason other than I can, you know, build up some more. I was going to say infrastructure, but you know what I mean. The sort of trading links within countries and the basically superstructure of the whole thing. Right. I'm hoping that I'm not just encouraging nations who don't like me very much to come and attack me because I'm, building these ports in perhaps risky areas. Where's that one there? Yep. Okay, I think that's probably it by now, isn't it? I know I've got quite a lot of them, but pretty sure. Oops, no, there's another couple here. Shall that one? Yep, why not? See, look at this, I'm spending all this money willy-nilly, just thinking, yeah, okay, go for it. And I've still got 38,000 left in the pot now. I've upgraded all those buildings, you know. It's just amazing, isn't it? Money is rolling in. That last commercial port was one that I've been putting off for a while, because I just can't defend it. I think that's it, isn't it? See, usually the giveaway is when you get to one that's got a full build on it, when you go around like this. Okay, that one there, 3 turns on that, isn't there? So it hasn't even started yet. So okay, I must be at least back to square one on that. Right, now let's go for Russia then. No excuses, Russia. We're having you. Ah, he's moved those troops in. Yeah, he's not stupid, is he? Right, okay. We haven't got any daft units in this lot, have we? No, they're just normal, these. Right, declare war. Lose a load of money on this, of course, through trade, but I'm going to do it anyway. Italian states, am I really going to call on them to join in? I don't think so. They're too far out of the way anyway. And they're useless now, I think, the Italian states. Oh, Georgia are joining. Oh no, do you know the one place that I said could threaten me because it's got all those ships? Darn it. Okay. Let's go in support. Now this is where it gets to be fun, isn't it? This is where I get my chance. Why aren't you just moving in support? That's all I want you to do, please. I'll move them just up to here, actually. I'll still be in support when they go there. The plan is I can move this way then, you see. I can leave that army in there, and I can move this one up to there. Or perhaps somewhere else, I really don't know, but the sky's the limit, isn't it? But, okay. Right, now, reinforcing armies again. Let's have some fun. Right, attack there. Now, what I want to do... Oh, this is well in my favour, this, isn't it? I think this is just an auto-resolve, this one, isn't it, folks? It has been suggested that I use the shift button to move troops around on this screen. But here's me holding the shift button and changing them over. Look at this. Nothing happens. It's not going to work. The only way I can do it is the way that I've described before. So, I mean, you know, thanks for the suggestion, but it made me feel daft actually when you suggested it. I thought, surely I must have tried that. But anyway, it doesn't work. And whether it's just the Darthmod version, I really don't know. I would expect it's something to do with Darthmod and the way that the unit sizes have been corrected. So, anyway, thanks for the suggestion, but it just won't work, you know. So, I've got to use my technique. Now, I did do a how-to on it, and somebody said to me, see how that one swapped there when I did that? Anyway, I did do a how-to on this, and somebody said to me, oh, I don't think I'll bother. Fair comment. So I just removed the how-to video, thinking, well, it is a bit complicated and it is a pain, but I do have the instructions if anybody's interested in them, but they are complicated and it is a nightmare, and it causes this stupid problem of units being far too big, you know, much bigger than what they should be. Mind you, I am looking forward to attacking with a general's unit of 225. I'm thinking about, just for fun, and I know it's a cheat this really, but I don't mean to do it as a cheat, I mean to do it because it's fun, would be to get one of these units, or perhaps two. It would be nice to get two of them to be as big as this general's unit here. So you know, if I can get those up to 225 as well, that would be really fun. Anyway, I'm going to swap them all around before I go in for the attack and see what I come up with. Okay, there's my battle set up, so let's go and kill some Russians now. Ah, poor chaps, don't stand a chance, do they? Shall I demand surrender first? What do you think? Surrender refused. No surprise there then. Okay, well you can imagine 225 horse going charging in, all household cavalry, 9, 14, 15 and 10. 9, 14, 15, so what's he got? 9, 11, 10 and 5, so we'll easily sort those out. Cool, I've got a good charge attack, haven't they, Cossacks? Well, these don't stand a chance. So the only horse that can come and really take us on are the Streltsy, 9, 11, 10 and 5, or these here, Cossacks, and they're pretty good, but they've only got melee attack of 9, 12 and 6 for morale. 9, 12 and 6, and we've got 9, 15 and 10, so it's only their charge bonus that's going to help them. Other than that, we should be able to take out the Streltsy. We should be able to defeat all his cavalry with that one general unit with a little bit of luck. Okay, let's get into the battle and see how it all looks. Well, I think I've found a good way to reduce my units to the size they should actually be. Be reckless with them. Who would treat a general like this, eh? He's left his mortars outside the walls, stupidly. I'm going to take advantage of that, of course. Look at this. Ha! Started off with a full 225. What have we got now? Where are they? Here he is. He's down to 194 now, out of 225. And do I care? No, I don't care. So all I want to do is, I don't care if they're expendable, take out the mortars. Anything that comes out of there, we'll have that as well. The only thing is, we can't do a diamond formation. Oh, it looks like he's bringing them out as well. Look at that. How very nicely accommodating of him. Oh no, maybe he isn't. Maybe he's changed his mind. Be interesting to see what he brings out. I don't mind if I lose all of these. I shouldn't have them anyway, to be honest. You know, it's not right, is it? You know, 225 manned unit like that. So I don't feel guilty about using them in this way. Shattered. Right, brilliant. Okay, is he bringing that horse out? Come on, horsies. Come on, horsies. You coming out? We'll have you as well. Come on, come on. Why are you facing the wrong direction, chaps? Oh, well, that's better. You should be good at forming things, shouldn't you? Oh, you should be the Prince's Pansies, really, shouldn't you? Actually, we'll be a bit tired, I suppose. Tired. He's winded. Well, that's good. Okay, let's go for him as well, then. Brilliant. Oh, we didn't seem to get much impetus there, did we, really? But, no matter. What's he got left there? 180. Oh, that's me. Must be 184. And he's down to 75. Is he throwing in another cavalry regiment as well? Who cares? Really, I should lose the whole of this general's unit. Just lose it all, and then appoint a new general next time, because it's not right to have a unit this size, is it, really? So, anyhow, what's he got there? 58, 57. 179. So I've thrown in my general's unit from my reinforcements, taken out his mortars, and it looks like I'm going to defeat his Streltsy as well, his general's body. Well, not his general's bodyguard. I'm going to beat them with my general's bodyguard. Winded, broken, shattered. Right, brilliant. Okay, let's go home then. Why not? We've done the business. So back we go. So we're not taking too much extra fire. Let's get these over here then somewhere. Doesn't really matter where, unless you're going to bring somebody else out. Somebody else for me to play with. Come on, anybody else want to play? Oh, come on. No, he doesn't want it, does he? He's brought them all over to this side here. Hey, that's a bad thing for me, actually. Having brought them over to that side, he's taken them away from my, you know, from my mortars, isn't he? Anyway, I need to get these massive cannons into place, you know, the ones with 225 on them. Actually, it's probably not such a bad thing, because it's kept his men away from the walls while my reinforcements come. Can you see on the bottom left there? They're marching from over here to join the main army over there. That's the corner of his fort there. So what of course I want to do is line up my artillery, as I have done so far, along there, backed up with my... oh, he's killing more. You're going to have to kill a heck of a lot to get rid of these, mate. Look at that, though. 148 out of 225. So, I mean, they've lost about 60. They've lost more than the numbers that they should really have as a unit in the first place. The people in there must be thinking, my goodness me, what was that? It's General's bodyguards like an army. But anyhow, point is... actually, what I should say is... It's a bit like Cromwell, isn't it? Really, that's what Cromwell had. Double regiment, a massive cavalry regiment. He always did. And he was never in the first rank, by the way. Always in the second rank. In other words, he had his own reserve regiment. He had his front regiment to do all the work for him. You know, I think the only injury Cromwell ever got in a battle was a bruise to the back of the head, which, strangely enough, when he was defeated at Marston Moor, that carried him off the battlefield to get his wound, so-called wound, attended to. And then what happened was the Scottish Lancers went in, redressed the balance, so the Parliament forces were winning, and hey presto, Cromwell reappeared from the sick bay. Isn't that strange? I hate the man, by the way. Okay, let's get on and organise everybody on here now. Anyway, this is the dull bit now. It's just a case of gradually reducing the garrison by killing all his men, basically. Simple as that. So, shouldn't be too many of those left now, should there? Oh, actually, they're doing okay. Might just bring my artillery just a little bit. Well, I'm doing okay until these shots went in. So, okay, I'll get on with it and then show you the result. Well, have a look at these, folks. Guess what those are? These are my artillerymen arriving. All the guns are set up and they're firing, but it's taken all this time for these men to actually get onto the battlefield. Look at them all. They're all artillerymen. Oh, it's a laugh, isn't it? I'm definitely going to stop doing this, by the way. This has just been a kind of one-off, just playing really at moving, reinforcing units around. But it's a shame I can't just do it normally with a shift and then just get the right number of men on. But it's just a joke, isn't it, really? Look at these, they're all queuing up behind the guns to have a shot, presumably. No, they're not actually, they're just standing there. Look at that, it's like a parade of artillerymen, isn't it, with the one gun in front, you know. So like, you know, like you'd see on some sort of grand parade, you know. Anyhow, never mind. I just thought you'd like to see it anyway. How stupid it looks. I'm gonna, if anything attacks them, I'm gonna put them on melee attack and just charge in with all my artillerymen. Oh well. Well, here you can see the results for yourself. They're all a nonsense, aren't they, really? But here's the interesting thing. Look down here. Oh, why isn't it opening that out for me? Oh, it's because I'm already on it. Look down here, and that's become 220. So you go into a battle, and you come out with more men, simply from swapping them round. These are just silly. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Somehow get those number of men down, I suppose. I don't know. And never. I don't suppose I can replenish them anyway, can I? But anyhow, he's gone down to 90. So he's the one that's swapped. So I am going to need to replenish that unit there. So. Okay, anyway, that's the result, and St. Petersburg is now armed. Oh, don't know why I'm down there. The screen must have moved while I was holding the mouse there. Right, where are we? Oh, we're over here. Good. Now let's repair all of this, and probably find it's going to cost me a fortune now to replenish those 90 infantry. Recruitment can't do. Infrastructure, oh crikey, not even that. Really disappoints me when that happens. You know. Right, okay. Does anybody need to be replenished from here? One unit, 88. Oh right, okay. I think we can suffer that. And these, it'll be that unit of 90, won't it? There it is, just that one of 90. And of course this one here, 218, when it should only have 18 in it, it's 218, that one's not replenishing at all, so it's not going to replenish back up to 225. Right, but I have got a 3 chevron 220 winged hussar unit away. Now that's going to be fun, isn't it? So what I'm going to do with those, take them up to here while that one unit of 90 there is replenishing. Pop these out of here. What is it? 5th rate. Oh, 4th rate. 4th rate. Right, okay. Thought it was going to be a 5th rate in there. Looked like it when I first did it, didn't it? But anyway, bit of a dull sea battle. It's just me ganging up on him. I'll go 3 abreast, aim straight for him, and hit him with chain shot. And I don't want to capture it. What I want to do is just take the money, take the prize money. I don't need a 4th rate ship really, it's just going to cost me a load of money, and I'd rather take the prize money. So I don't know what you get for that. 700-800? What's he got on there? 56. He's got no chance, has he? Even one of those ships could murder that. But anyway, I'm going to get on and do this, and I'll show you the result. Thought you might like to see the top gallants, though. Just got them up. We'll have shortly. Ah, right, okay, come on, you can do better than that. We're on display here. It's a parade of the big ships. Okay, I'm not sure we're going to keep those up. Which way are we going? We're going... Yeah, we've got the wind with us, we should be fine. So I don't know why they didn't have full sail. That was silly of them. But anyway, let's have a look over here. Let's have a look at his bedraggled load of rubbish. See if it's going to be worth selling to anybody afterwards. Let's have a look. Got any damage to it? No damage at all. This Russian Navy's been doing nothing, is it really? It's just been sitting there. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's reduce that a little. Take down his mast, that's the thing. If we could sort of... I think I'll ask the gunners to aim low. If they can sort of aim around about there and just take the complete mast down. Excuse me, I might be able to use those for something else, you know, so they could come in quite handy, couldn't they? Or someone else could anyway. But basically all we've got to do then is rig something up from one of these, you know, so... Yeah, okay, I'll tell the chaps to be a little bit careful. Well, I'll be damned if he wasn't a bit canny. I think he might have been French, that sea captain there. Anyhow, he kept pulling up his sails, didn't he, all the time, just to save his ship. But anyway, got him eventually. So I think we might have taken a bit of damage there. Look at that, 73. Doesn't tell me what their firepower originally was, but yeah, we suffered a bit of a battering there. All credit to him, put up a good performance. But okay, in we go. How much is that going to cost me? I bet that's a few hundred, you know, that one. 235. It's not too bad, is it, really? But anyway, we should have got... Well, I didn't notice, really. Is it about 900 we got for that? I'm not too sure, but... Anyhow, okay, we've popped him out of there, and we've got our fleet in there. Can our army move on now? I'm not too sure. I don't think they can... Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's just the guns that can't move, isn't it? Can he move? Have I moved him yet? No, I haven't, have I? Let's get him over there. I'm curious about what he's got in there. I suspect he hasn't got very much in there, you know, because it's not a walled city or anything, is it? I don't think so anyway. It's not certainly not a big place, you know, a garrison type place. Okay, now the only other thing I have to do is to reduce Georgia, because they've been a bit naughty, haven't they? They've sided with the Russians. So they're going to have to be made to pay for that one, I'm afraid. Let's get these out of here. Right. Okay, I was planning on using this army for something else. Oh, no, hang on, let's do this first. But if Georgia are going to be awkward, then we're going to make them pay. So, whoops, put one of those back in there. There must be one of these that's a bit depleted or something. Which one is it? Is it that one there? Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? Put him in there. Okay, and then put the rest of them back into there. And am I recruiting in here? Not yet, but I should be. Yep, okay. Right, let's go and whack Georgia then. It was always on my mind that it's a possibility, but you know, especially what we were talking about before, you know, they've insulted our diplomats. So I don't know where they are now as well, so here we go. Let's go and take out Georgia then. Oh, and we can reach! Look at that! Oh, fantastic! Ha! Now, let's see if I have to go through any buildings to get there. I don't need to, do I? So I'm going to go all the way there. What's he got there? He's got about 10 garrison units in there, and then 4 others. Oh, look, he's got these heavy mortar things again. Now, mine 24-pounders. They are, aren't they? But he's going to far outreach me, you know, with those. But then he's just got rubbish in here, hasn't he? So Okay, right. Let's go for it. I'm afraid it's going to be another boring battle, this one, because I'm going to have to draw up as close as I possibly can, really, to the corner of his building, and then just continually bombard him with ball, really, from these, in the hope that we'll get the better of these two. They're 8-inch, but their accuracy is very poor, but you know, if they hit well. But you see, that it's their range. You see, we're at 600, they're at 750, so I need to get inside their range, so I'm going to have to do that fairly quick. Perhaps lose a battery in doing it, and then have 3 batteries battering at those two there. He's only got General's Bodyguard in there, so I think we should be able to reduce those quite easily with these if the situation arises. So, okay, I'll get in there and start to fight the battle. Well, there you go. It took a long time. I thought at one point I was going to assault it instead, but then I thought, no, I'd rather go and make myself a cup of tea and let it finish. Right. I know it's a bit pathetic to call these heroic victories, but I mean, as I said before, you know, I can assault forts. I know how to assault forts, but you lose lots and lots of men, and to be honest with you, if I can take it down this way, that's what I'm going to do. I'm sure I must have said that before to you, probably more than just a few times. But it's probably because I feel a bit guilty about doing it this way. But anyhow, that's another one taken. 98. I forget how I lost the 98 now. Can't think how. Oh, I know. Yeah, he had those long-range, very heavy mortars, didn't he? That outranged mine that were just from, you know, his garrison troops, which disgruntles me a bit as well. Actually, I suppose that's made a bit of a difference. If he'd have had normal Phylacon citizenry in, like you have in Empire Total War, then I would have stormed them, wouldn't I? But in this situation, you know, when he's got, you know, proper line infantry on the walls, and you've got, you know, your men take so long to get over the walls, and I've said this before, and they end up tired when they go over. So anyway, that's it. We now have Georgia and not Genoa. Right, okay, let's repair. Oh, do I want to repair that? What can I get from there? Oh yeah, dragoons, light infantry, and I get all sorts from there, can't I? Well, that's because it's a royal palace, so yeah, I'll definitely repair that one. Actually, it's green now. It's only on a +1 though. What's this? Clamour for reform. I expect it had that before. Not sure if I checked it or not. It's been a while now. Okay, repair that. What is that anyway? Dry dock. And that. Modern university, that can go. And what's that? Ah, that's a farm. Or rather, great estate, whatever you call it. Is that it? I think that's probably it. Nothing damaging in there anyway, is there? So let's just have a quick look. Another look. Modern university sorted out. That's being repaired. That's being upgraded. Yeah, all's well. We've got tarmac roads in here as well, so very pleased to hear about that. So let's just upgrade these. Not upgrade. Let's just replenish these. Okay, and still 11,400 in the pot, ready to spend. Okay. Nation destroyed. So that means those ships, looking on the bottom left-hand map now, do you remember that large fleet of Georgian, I nearly said it again, Genoese, Georgian troops, Georgian ships rather, have all been destroyed now. So, right, okay, I don't know what these are doing. I should have a trade agreement with them, but I'm not sure I'm actually trading with them. So what I'm going to try doing now, let's have a look at them. They're exempted from tax and they're bankrupt. Look at that. They're losing 185 each turn because they have no growth whatsoever. They're falling to bits, aren't they? I don't know. I've got an alliance with them. Let's where are they? There. Let's see if I can get trade with them. At least it might help them a little. Well, isn't that ridiculous? They don't want a trade agreement. They don't seem to want to have anything to do with me. Isn't that bizarre? They're falling apart. What do? I think I'll just wait actually for those to... I can raise another army there, which is great. And I can move forward then into, say, Persia and Dagestan. Maybe attack the Mughals from both sides. I really don't know. But having said that, I think I probably need to take care of the Russian border up here as well. What's that one? That one's Dagestan, isn't it? I'm at peace with them. I wonder if I can trade with them. Where are they? Dagestan. Why can't I trade with them? I wonder if it's because I haven't got... I know Genoa's up there, but I've tried them loads of times. I wonder if it's because I haven't got a trade route through here. Because that is a military port, isn't it? In fact, to be fair, do I really need a military port in there? A dry dock? I'm not sure I do, you know. But if I put a trade route in there, what's it going to do? Set up an alternative trade through here. I wonder if... See, where's my trade going through from here, from North Africa? It's going through here, isn't it? That's not bad, actually, you know. 19,721. That's a good trade route to have as well, actually, because it's not over sea, it's over land. I suppose what I really need to do is take the Italian states, and then once I've got that, I can trace a route from here and from Dagestan through to here, and then overland through here. I think that's going to be the way to go, isn't it? So yeah, okay, now I'll keep the dry dock because there's no real reason why not to. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I must have exhausted this video by now. Like I said, I've got 11,500 roughly to spend. I need to decide what I'm going to spend that on now. Just upgrading buildings. I'm not sure I've looked at these buildings yet, actually. Again, I'm sure I said this before, but I'm not sure when I'm in the middle of somewhere like that whether it's actually worth... What's that? That's a school. I'm not having that. Why didn't I get rid of that before? In fact, I'm going to look at those now. What else is in there? A lot of things in here. Is this just for one territory? This is amazing. School. Oh, poor quality roads. Right, well, I think that's it. I think I'll just improve the roads. Oh, damn, I've already done that. Forgotten I'd done it. Commercial port, and I'm trading through there. And there's quite a lot in here as well, so... Oh, of course I've looked at that. Do you know, it's taken so many hours to do these battles. I'm forgetting what I've already looked at. I think I decided it wasn't worth doing that one up, didn't I? Because... yeah, but I might need it in the future. Questions. Okay. Right, well, I think what I'll do then is I'll just upgrade the port, because that port there should be easily defended by my men over here. Right. Okay. Yep, and this place here, I'm not sure I can quite reach those, so... And obviously I don't think I'll be able to move the army out of here yet. So, okay, that's one army going east, possibly up to there. And it's the other army going west, probably down to here, and relieving Courland over here. So we'll take it from both sides. Might be an idea, actually. I'm probably already doing it, but just have a check. No, I'm not, actually. Might be an idea now to recruit a couple over here, you know. Something a bit different to make the army a little bit more aggressive. Oh, I can only get 12 pounders. That's a shame, isn't it? I could have done with something slightly better than just 12 pounders. I don't think these have got a wall, have they? Yeah, they have, actually. See, if I got a decent enough army here, I could attack across there, and these could go deeper into Russia. I wonder if maybe I should recruit here instead then. Let's get a couple of mortars. They're only 12 pounders. I'm not keen on the mortars because they can't catch up, you see. They've got a better range, but they when I can't quite reach a building. No, I will. I'll get a couple of those. In fact, I could get 4. If he brings that army back over to here, then I can then next turn attack there with this army here and with 4 mortars that are going to blow him to pieces. I'm not sure how far they can go. You see, they can only just reach there, so there's a chance we might not be able to reach anyway, but let's get somebody else while we're at it as well. It'd be nice to have some more of those, wouldn't it? I can have as many I like as those, you know. Isn't it great? Riflemen. Light infantry. No. 12 pounders. Not interested. Let's upgrade this so I can get some better troops next time. Ah. No. Not better troops. Better guns. That's the thing. 4 turns. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not even sure if I... Yeah, I can. I can get them in 1 turn, can't I? Right. Okay. 1 more in there. Can I afford any more in here? 1, 2... No, I want some horse, to be honest. I do. Are they both the same? Oh, I can only get... Oh, right. Okay, the other one's got to be provincial. Okay, right, let's get those then as well. Okay, so I'm going to have some horse. I'll have a general as well with them. The horse are good for defending the artillery, of course. Take some mortars over as well, and it looks like Corlin's going to go next turn if he moves that army. If he doesn't, I'll bring this one down and maybe just coax him out, or, well, we'll see anyway. Okay.